control you like the captain. But I'm just multitasking. So let's go click on the show so we can all fly high like a lad. Every City Sports Review Show. And with people you might know. You might learn something you ain't know. Every city, do you guys a flow? 502 is what you know. All I know is City Sports Review Show. I know you might be doing your work and stuff, but make sure you subscribe to the show. Every City Sports Review is a classic. Click on the latest to see what happened. All facts and never capping. Don't be sleeping, maybe only napping. We do not foe, we are not some nappers. I don't mean to control you like the captain. But I'm just multitasking. So let's go click on the show so we can all fly high like a lad. Every City Sports Review Show. And with people you might know. You might learn something you ain't know. Every city, do you guys a flow? 502 is what you know. All I know is City Sports Review Show. I know you might be doing your work and stuff, but make sure you subscribe to the show. Every City Sports Review is a classic. Click on the latest to see what happened. All facts and never capping. Don't be sleeping, maybe only napping. We do not foe, we are not some nappers. I don't mean to control you like the captain. But I'm just multitasking. So let's go click on the show so we can all fly high like a lad. Every City Sports Review Show. And with people you might know. You might learn something you ain't know. Every city, do you guys a flow? 502 is what you know. All I know is City Sports Review Show. I know you might be doing your work and stuff, but make sure you subscribe to the show.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Derby City Sports Review Show. Yours truly, Will I Am, in the building with Will. And you got none other than the Don. What's going on, sir?
What's going on, people? What's going on? What's going on? On a cold another day out here. I tell you that. I tell you. Everybody better get out. What we say? Go get your milk, your bread, your eggs.
Everything. Quit playing. You better quit playing. I'm gonna tell you, it's real. You know, I went, like I told you guys and everybody who watched yesterday. You know, I went yesterday, so I was gonna try to, pick a little stuff up today. Go ahead and order a little stuff. Just go get it. Man, they said, yeah, you can come get it. Saturday at 7 p.m. You got me bent. Man, nah, bro. I'd rather walk in the store and go through ready to fight somebody. I'd rather do that than, come on, like I'm going to come out in that. Like, especially if it's bad like how it's supposed to be. I said, wait a minute, let me go to another store. You know what I'm saying? Because I done did it several stores. Same thing. I said, nah, I'm good. I got everything I needed. I was being greedy. That's cool. I understand. I got enough. We good.
Well, see, you got me beat on that because we the ones that wait around and waited and try to put in an order to go pick up today.
Yeah.
And they said, Saturday will be your pickup. No. So I will be making a run out in the morning.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody else is at work. Where I go in the morning.
Right.
See what I do.
Yeah, that's right, man. Because, I was thinking, well, if I push come shove, I need to go because I'm off tomorrow. So it's like, hey, go get it if I need to. But I was like, I'm really good. You know what I'm saying? Stuff can wait. But, guys, like the Don said, like we talked about yesterday, go ahead and make sure you don't want to chance it. It's supposed to be really bad Sunday. Like it's supposed to be out of control Sunday. So just make sure you do what you need to do. Thirsty Thursday, all that good stuff. Make sure you get everything stocked that you need stocked. Y'all know what I'm saying. Because some of you guys may be shut down for a week. Don't want to be shut down for a week. And you might be stuck in a situation that you don't want to be stuck. So all you late night visitors and creepers, you better be prepared. Have your overnight bag and everything. Do what you got to do. And, hey, be safe. Because I hate to see all of a sudden stuff start looking like 94 and 98 and you kind of stuck somewhere and you can't walk home.
96 was the year or was it? No,
94.
94 was the year. Yeah. 94.
Shut down the whole city.
I was on the yard.
Shut the city down. At the city, they're like,
sir.
we can't go nowhere. So now we're going to see how much we haven't advanced in technology doing stuff. But, if ice is on there, ice is ice. So good luck with that.
Yeah.
And we're going to go over some things today. And we got some games that have been moved. So we'll talk about those games. We just got another one. The women, we'll talk about that shortly. It is what it is. We got to get through this. So let's rock and roll like we do. First, though, and I'm going to let you do, let me see. Without a doubt, you guys know where to find us. And don't forget the sponsors, My Wild Berry Company, In Touch Therapy, Dr. Dion Woods, and T-Shirt Hooligans. Go ahead and follow, like, subscribe. But we're going to start off, don't forget today, we kind of switched basketball. Basketball polls goes out on Tuesdays instead of Mondays. It's on the Will Show 54, at the Will Show 54 on X, and then it's on the Players Club, and you see it on 54 Sports Facebook. And Facebook, quit switching designs, bro. Like, quit all that, man. Stick to one. Once you get comfortable with one thing, like when you open your phone up and see now, stuff is normally at the bottom, is at the top. Quit all that crap. Please stop. We don't need all that madness. But anyway, we're going to do the awards. Y'all know how it is. And Don, I'm going to let you do the boys, you know what I'm saying? And I'll do the girls. Let's see. Our two winners. Let's go ahead and rock and roll with this one. Knock them out. Let's see. Here we go. Bing. The boys.
All right. There we go. All right. The Will Show Kentucky Boys High School Basketball Player of the Week, sponsored by Mile Wide Bird Company, Martin County's Braxton Keithley. Yes, sir. Braxton Keithley. He had game stats averaged 33.5 points a game and 12 rebounds. All right, Martin. That's some balling.
Yeah. You averaging 33. Yeah. You doing it. You doing it.
Points.
You doing it, son.
Points.
And he's been doing it. That's why you've been seeing him everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You've been seeing him on these different campuses, Louisville, Purdue, different things like Kentucky campus. So you know he's taking care of business. He's on a mission. Next up, we have the Will Show's Kentucky Girls High School Basketball Player of the Week, sponsored by In Touch Therapy, Butlers, Keziah Renee. 20 points, 9 rebounds, doing it, then doing it, and doing it well. Been on the show, interviewed her, had a great interview with her, so make sure you check that out in the archives. And like I said, we're going to be getting some more, but congratulations to the winners of this week. And don't forget, so, we'll be chiming them out again on next Tuesday. So you can also nominate. Y'all know the rules. If you don't know the rules, make sure the nomination happens by Sunday, 3 p.m. You can message 54 Sports on Facebook or at the Will Show 54. Go ahead and drop a message. And you need to have stats. Period. And they got to have at least a 500 record for the week. None of this 0-5 and somebody scored 90 points. I'm sorry. We're not going to do that. We don't do that. Sorry, but not sorry. It is what it is. But congratulations to all the winners. Big time. Next up, let's get into some college sports. Donna, let's go ahead and start this way with your favorite. No, I ain't going to do you like that today. Should I? Maybe?
Not just because I got blue on. Don't do that. Hey. Just because I got blue.
Hey, that's valid. It's valid. We're going to go with valid blue. Let's don't forget, a lot of these games got switched around. Kentucky won yesterday, and we won't really get into that, but we will get into the aftermath of that game or during that game. But Ole Miss comes to Rupp Arena 11 in the morning. Because this weather, people trying to get in and get out. Do what you got to do. Come and get your ass whooped and get out of Lexington. Or maybe you beat some ass and get out of Lexington. Whatever you could do. But Ole Miss 11-8 at Kentucky, 13-6. 11 a.m. Set your alarm because it's going to be a slew of games that's going to be bright and early. So whatever you saw these scheduled, throw them out the window. This is a huge game for Kentucky. They're on a nice little winning streak. Go ahead and get that 2-game home game winning streak if you can, right? Go ahead and knock that on since the season's basically, 2 home games, 2 road games, things like this. 13-6, looking to be 14-6, 11 in the morning. You got to get Sandman out of your eye. Do what you got to do. Can't party too. Look, can't party too much on Friday.
No.
Booth ain't gotta come up out of there kind of early. Can't be doing too much. You gotta relax your mind. But I just wanted to do that. But what I wanted to talk about, one of their, supposed to be their shooter. It says Cam is supposed to be Cam. Thank you. Spell check always. Cam has a broken foot. A broken foot during the game, right? So I don't know about you. We heard about people with broken foots. Dude ain't coming back this year.
No, it's over.
It's too late.
It's over.
It's too late in the season. February is like a week away type shit. He's done. He's done. And someone who
Foot's broke.
Oh yeah, it's right. Yeah, shit, you got to rehab it after it heals. You got to have surgeries. Got to do the swelling. Got to go down. All kind of stuff. He's done. Trent Noah would get a more run, which his defense needs to improve. Because to me, I guess that's the reason why he ain't played. Because he's supposed to be one of the better shooters, and we just saw him yesterday just because Cam. We already know that Lowe is done. And for all purposes, Quaintance might be done. And we said that, dude, you coming early. I mean, people that have his injuries, you can't not come back in 10 months. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Because what you seeing, play 2 games, now it's swollen. So, that's not healed, man. And don't be rushing in. And maybe they're trying to save him for maybe a March run. If they get in the tournament, but this right here hurts though. It hurts your depth. It hurts someone who's supposed to be a shooter. He's gonna have some good games against lesser competition, but dude's got length. This really is it messes up the rotation. Besides the other 2 people, what's your thoughts on Cam? Pretty much done. They ain't saying it, but he's done for the season.
Yeah, I did read about where he was. I read where he got helped off the court and everything else. Or he walked off the court. It was one or the other. But after the game, because they knew he was injured, he was like, go Wildcats, I'm with you, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, yeah, because he pretty much may as well, man. I mean, really, it's like, you're pretty much out, bro. You're out. And like you said about Trent Noah's going to have to get more time off of that. We know your boy Shoulder, he's pretty much feels like he's done. Yeah, so he's done. And that's what once you said Quaintance, I didn't know about Quaintance was pretty much at that point. So
he ain't played the last 3 or 4 games.
Yeah, I ain't paid. For some reason I haven't paid attention if he was out there. But I saw where they made some. I did see where. Yeah, they made some comebacks, but at the same time, y'all making these comebacks, I didn't notice that. Making this run, but at the same time, y'all slowly losing pieces.
Yeah.
As these games are going on. And that's not looking good. I mean, it's going to, it's about now, but in the long run, it's going to be all about March. So
I think, truthfully, let me look real quick before I say it. I think this is the last game he played was pretty much Missouri. The game they lost to Missouri, he had 18 minutes. He had 1 point. But because the knee ain't healed, man. 10 months. I mean, come on, man. That's impossible, right? So, I mean, unless you, Kobe and them used to go overseas, get, them other doctors go ahead and take care of business, knew what they was doing. But that's a wrap, bro. Like, so now, you don't trust. Now you talking about really not trusting the knee. There's no way you're going to trust that. You out there. And it's like I said, it was swelling up on him. Like, dude, no, I ain't supposed to do that. I ain't supposed to do that. So I would be shocked if we see him again. If we do, it would have to be in March. You got to let that completely heal. You got to get clearance, all that kind of stuff. And then, why would you jeopardize? Because if you don't play another play for Kentucky, you are going to be a first-round pick.
I would just think of that. I mean, at that point, how hard do you push to get back this year, or do you just push to be back in time for come later this year when it's time for
Yeah.
scouts and stuff
The
like
NBA
that. Time to go to
combine and all that
your
stuff.
combine. That's what I was thinking
Mhm.
about, the combine. That's what you push towards. You like it is what it is when it comes to Kentucky. I mean, hell, you trying to get to the next stage.
Right, right. And the crazy thing is, hell, this is the time to do it because everybody's staying in college for 30 years. So if you if you're the top people, might as well go. Especially if you know that. Come on, dude. This
Right.
ain't for me. I know if I can start the clock in 3 years, 5 years, I can get a real big contract if I'm in the league. So yeah. So now this hurts them. Another rotation guy out of there. Somebody was in there at the land. So get well soon. He's
Man.
done. He's done.
Man.
Also
Backups,
another.
backups.
Right. Another game that got moved, which is crazy because I heard the internet going silly about this one. Virginia Tech 15-5 at Louisville 13-5. It's moved to 2:15. It's on the C-Dub. This is the crazy thing because they moved the North Carolina and Duke games to noon and only moved Louisville about an hour up. The snow was coming for everybody. and the crazy thing is, if you are ACC, and there's no way you can say this is solely ACC. This is ACC and ESPN. But ESPN, you really not thinking because one of the biggest games of the year is Monday. It's your first. I think college game day is going to be there. Louisville and Duke, and you may not have a Louisville team there.
Mm-hmm.
What if Louisville cannot take off? They're definitely not taking the bus. That game is Monday night at 7:00. So, in retrospect, what you should have done is get Louisville noon game. F all that the WCW whatever. If they didn't want to take it,
early.
make it ACC extra. Who cares? Let them do 12 so they can go ahead and get what they need and get on the plane where it still shouldn't be that bad and get to Duke. Because if they don't leave right after the game, they ain't going. There's no way. There's no way. What?
Didn't think of that. Didn't think of that at all.
Hell, if you're smart, you should have said Virginia Tech, get your ass here on Friday. Let's play that game on Friday. Whatever, something. You know they here. Because everybody's scared to death of the weather. So Virginia Tech is trying to get up out too. Boom. So this game, like I said, 15-5 versus 13-5, must win for the conference. Louisville right now is, you are more concerned of getting a bye, being a top 4 team, right, in the league, right. And you're 3-3. Nobody's gonna catch Duke, unless they have a plethora of injuries. Nobody's gonna catch them. But Clemson's 61. Virginia's 5-1. Hurricane, you have 9 teams or so it's ahead of Louisville. So now you got to win these games. You cannot afford to lose to Virginia Tech. I don't care who's playing and who's not playing. You cannot have any more home game losses, bro. You really can't. It's unacceptable. Get your shit together and rock and roll. I'm not looking at the Pittsburgh game and thinking that, it is what it is. That's a feel good story. You got your confidence back. There was practice. You ran some plays. You did some stuff. You was able to experiment with the bigs. And, come on. Now you got people who are coming in to try to take your head off and don't care who you beat by 40 or whatever, the 30, whatever the hell it was. So this is a very important game. Yeah, so it is what it is. A beat down like no other, without a doubt, which is crazy. So, let's get it. Let's rock and roll. Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts on this game, man, and what's going to take for Louisville to walk, hop on the plane happy?
Right. I mean, the thing about it, you look at it, just like you said, it's pretty much a must-win. I want to give it to that label, a must-win home conference game. I mean, we cannot, because we've lost those last those ones away. That whole California trip was a bust. It felt like that road trip we took, it was a bust. I mean, now it's starting to get ugly. Like I said, there's too many questions going on out there now over the whole Louisville team was supposed to be this. Louisville team was supposed to be that. Now you got too many people questioning the coach, questioning players' injuries, questioning these players really
Everything.
want it. Questioning, I mean, you got parents getting questioned. You got daddies, people coming out the woodworks with with excuses on the net, on the X and everything. We don't need all that.
Nah,
It's too
nah.
much. I've had to deal with this, we had to deal with this so many years ago for those
Yeah.
couple years, and I was just like, oh my gosh, can't deal with all this frustration. I'm not. I mean, I'm trying to have trust in Pat and everything else. Coach Kelly, trying to have coach, trying to be patient. I'm trying to be patient.
Okay. Let the
Yeah,
cake
people
bake.
are already call. Yeah, everybody trying to already call for his head and stuff like this. Questions, coaching. Is he getting out, coach?
You know why though? You know why? When you're
Yeah,
losing,
yeah,
it's on.
yeah. It's crazy though. Like you said, when it's losing, them people starting to question because they like this ain't Charleston. You can't come up in
Yep.
this ACC and play like that. You're gonna have to change some things up and everything else. Yes, we all agree, Pat. You're gonna have to change some things up. You can't be the same. You gotta, play to your roles, play to your guys. You got out there on the floor. You're gonna have to change it up sometime. You're gonna have to adjust. Let's see
Right.
some adjustment. That's
True.
what we want to see. If Virginia comes out one way, and does Pat adjust to make a shuffle, to make a change in the lineup, to like this? Because more likely, yes, I don't care. They're gonna say Mikael Brown's back practice. More likely, Mikael's not coming back until next week.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
give him
Next week.
if
Yeah.
he's coming back.
Next
If he's
Saturday.
coming
Probably
back,
next Saturday.
right?
If he's coming
So
back early, yeah.
if he's coming back early, it all. But that enough. We just got to adjust and make some changes and everything else. And people got to be. We cannot sit there. I'm tired of that. We got to get some type of inside game going. Something going. Javon and
That's
Fruit
the only
got
one,
to have
right?
some type of.
He's the only one.
Yeah, I mean,
Really, really, and that's a damn shame. And we always wait to the second half to get him in the game, and that's crazy to me. And how come Fruit don't have an inside game? Like, I
it
understand
just
that
don't
some
make
people,
sense.
he's around the basket at the dunker spot. Don't you got a 6'8" assistant coach? Is he working on post moves?
Man, I'm like,
Probably
don't
not.
got nobody. We don't got no alum big guys to come back to home and be like, hey, let me help you out. Get this guy something.
Zeus
You
on
don't.
and you
You
missed it
got that.
because when I text when he did that move and you was like, "What happened?" and I said that Zoo did the move. That and I don't know if you saw it, on the X. Louisville had a top 5 plays in the game, and it was like
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
number.
I did.
It
Yeah.
was like number 4 or something when he spun off that dude,
Hmm.
even though it was a little dude. Put him in the
Well, I
game.
can't.
Let him
Right.
let him bang. Just give him the ball, bro. Come on.
I was
Him,
when I was at one of the last games. It was like Fruit did like a move that took you when he did actually a move, a pivot,
mhm.
a post move, and you just like, oh,
Right.
Fruit did a post move. Like, oh shoot, did somebody get that? Did somebody record that? Because yes, you gonna have to show him that look what you can do. You
Mhm.
can do this, big man. But the thing about it, you can't let the players collapse on you to put some fright in them. That oh,
Mhm.
hold up, he can do a post move. So make it they can come and collapse on you, then you can pitch it
Kick
back
it
out
out.
sometime, and then you can
Wide
go.
open
Yeah.
3. Wide open
Mm.
3.
But I just saying we're gonna need some of that. Something. Let's get some good defense. And yeah, we got to do something of the nature of that to not lose. We cannot to Virginia Tech.
Yeah, we do, boy.
We
We do.
cannot.
We do. Goodness gracious. You know it's on and popping. It is you if you thought that they was wild last week, what do you think social media is gonna be if Virginia Tech comes and beat Louisville, bro? I'm
Mm-mm-mm.
sorry. It was bad enough we had to endure Boston College. I have watched Boston College twice since we beat them. And they look like dog poo.
It's ridiculous.
Garbage. But hey, they was in the game. They was up at halftime against Louisville.
Yeah.
Woo-wee. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Real quick before we go to the next thing. What's up, Coach P? How you doing? Coach P in the house. What's going on? What's
All
going
right.
on? Hey, Miss Alexander. How you doing?
Miss
How
Alexander.
you doing? Congratulations to the winners. Yes, yes, yes. Big time. D, good evening, fellas. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Hey, D.
Let's see what's going on. Let's go to the. Oh, give me a score. Give me a score. I gave a score on Tuesday, so give me a score.
All right, because I've been pretty close in these last couple times. So even last week. So let me see, how can I do this week? How can I do? What am I thinking? Oh man. So we got little. I'm gonna go with the benefit of a doubt. I'm gonna give us the win. We going with 81-72.
That ain't bad. I hope not, but that ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
right. I mean, that's right. I see that we should whip the tail.
Yeah,
but at the same time, just knowing how we are, like, yeah.
But we know that. I'm with you. I think I was close. I think I was like 80-67, 81, something like that. So I can see that.
Let me write it down.
So I can see all that. Who knows? It is what it is. Get that win. Don't forget that game's 2:15, guys. And that game is on the C-Dub. So do what you got to do.
I doubt it. I might have to pass it up.
I know. I already know. But in the news thing, the women, they were supposed to play on Sunday. They moved their game to Saturday, 11 a.m. They smart. Let's get this in, get it over with. So Louisville women will be playing this Saturday at 11 a.m. against Boston College. 4-17 comes to get that belt to ass at Louisville, 18-3, the number 8th ranked team. Make sure this game now, let me tell you, this game is actually on ACC Network. So pretty much, if you have, you can catch it on YouTube. You ain't got to get a YouTube channel. You can catch it on YouTube. Or you can go to your app, ESPN app, and you can upload it to if you got the Apple TV or do whatever you got to do on there. So you'll be able to watch it. So like I said, this is the extra, not, you know how they do. It is what it is. Good luck. Hope you can find it. You probably should. But make sure if you get a chance, go ahead and watch that. Another 11 a.m. game. Very smart. Get in, get out. Louisville, they home. Hey, smart with them. And knowing that Boston College is probably like, dude, can we play this like today? Hey, today at a high school gym. Like, let's go ahead and get knocked out today. Matter of fact, we already here.
Right. Like, let's just go to St. X or whatever.
Yeah, let's knock it out. Who ain't using their gym Friday? Early. We'll play while y'all in school. It is what it is. Don't worry about this block after gym. If you're a high school that got 2 gymnasiums, let them know. Louisville go and smack them right there tough, so they ain't got to worry about it. But, yeah, let's get a chance. Go ahead and watch and share because that's a great product, big time. Now, if you missed yesterday's show, we talked about a lot. We talked about the NIL and these old players. We talked about all these old players that's hanging around getting these checks. And then I stumbled upon this, and I don't know if you remember that when they whipped on, I think right before they whipped on Kentucky or something like that. I talked about this dude. I said, man, they got this dude, Grant Foster. He's bad, boy. I did not know his age at the time. I did not know. Mr. Tyen, Grant Foster, has been around college basketball for 8 years, 5 schools, turns 26 in March. He's had 2 heart conditions that have made him stop. So he done had 2 medical red shirts, and like another red shirt or something, or maybe it's a JUCO ball. They be giving an extra 8 years. Dude is on Gonzaga. Who's what? Is Gonzaga what? The number 1, number 2, number 3? They're highly ranked.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me look at that real quick. Top 25. Gonzaga is. Let me get this rankings. Come on. It's actually number 8 in the AP poll. Number 8 in the coaches poll. Dude's 26 years. Will be 26 years old in March. What are we doing? What are we? Dude should be coming to celebrate my birthday with us tomorrow. Dude, you come out with us, round on you. You are 26. No wonder he's balling. No wonder dude was this. I'm like, okay, dude's nice. I ain't really heard of him. Well, I don't know why you didn't, because 5 teams, 5 schools he has been a part of. He's 25 years old. When March Madness hit, dude's going to be 26. He's older than half the players in the NBA. What are we doing? How we even let this happen? I understand medical. I understand that because you can't control that. It is what it is with that. But my gosh, you have to stop this, man. This is worse, Don. This is worse than that tight end that played 8 years, equivalent, let's say equivalent, that tight end for Miami last year that was on his 8th year in collegiate football. What are we doing, bro? Like, and so crazy, and this is another reason I wanted to put this up. This with the NIL and people not going to play NBA because the money and all this. If you can go ahead and, like T-Rock was saying, and you and myself, if you can go ahead and get a 25, 24-year-old man versus an 18-year-old boy, why not? Why not, Don? Why not? Because he's NCAA. They get mad on some cases, but they don't get mad on everything. What's this? What is this, man? I don't know if you saw this, man, but I just had to bring this up, man.
Yeah, I remember, like you said, we talked about it back then, but now once you brought up how many years a man's been associated, 5 schools, and he's about to turn 26. Golly. This man's like probably got 2 kids, a wife, and a mortgage already.
Oh,
I mean, right. I mean,
without a doubt.
I just don't get it. And the thing is, something has to be done. Even though, like you said, even though you look at the injuries and what happened, but I mean, come on, it gets to a limit. Like, come on, you've been to 5 schools, bro. I know you might have been hurt a couple times, but you've been to 5 schools. In trying to work the system for 8 years, and especially now the NIL. So if you're gonna get paid, you trying to stay, like you said, you trying to stay in there as long as possible. Because most of these kids, like, I know I might not be able to hang in the NBA. I probably won't make it, but they can stay. Don't got to go to G League. Don't got to go to other leagues. Don't got to go across seas because they're gonna sit there in college and make more money than a rookie when he's getting his first deal and stuff. So it's crazy.
That's crazy, dude. Like, he was around when there was no NIL. They eating. You know what I'm saying? He was around struggling on campus. You know what I'm saying? He was around, dude, I ain't got nothing. Like, dude, and all of a sudden, what?
He said, hold up,
you get paid?
Get paid?
I ain't going nowhere.
No.
I wonder how much Gonzaga paid him, bro. Because, I mean, we know it's not millions because, I mean, nobody really knew of him. But, my gosh, dude. Dude got a grandchild. He's got a grandchild, bro. Dude, he's that old. He's that old. I've seen it all, bro. I've seen it all.
Yeah.
What's going on,
That
Miss
baby
Odom?
mama.
Hey, fellas, even though I love my Wildcats, hope the Cards win on Saturday. Hey, I'm with you, everybody. We are too.
we hope to.
We hope to. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
You ain't never told a lie.
You ain't never told a lie. It's all good. From professional to professional. I don't even know why we call it college sports anymore. Professional to professional. Let's talk about some NFL. Right. We got the Final Four pretty much left, right? Yeah, this is going to be very interesting. Let's go ahead and start off with the Patriots 14-3 at the Broncos. New England is a 4.5 game favorite. This game is at 3 p.m. We all know right now. The funny thing is that Sean Payton's up there guaranteed they win. He has to do. He's got to build confidence in Stidham. He's got to. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let's go ahead. We're gonna win. Yada yada yada. It is what it is. But my gosh, if you win, brother, they should give you Coach of the Year on the spot. Because I think Stidham only got like 1,200, 1,400 yards in his career. Career. You need it on the spot. Like, give it to him. Like, here you go. This is for you, sir. We thought here it is. Forget the AFC championship. Give him because that's pulling off. Because every time, like, we know the Broncos defense is supposed to be this and that, but every time you've been watching them lately, they've been getting up 30 piece. So, and we know the Patriots are not going to be scared going in there at all. Their quarterback, Drake May, is legit to me. Drake May was better than Bo Nix and is better than Bo Nix. Drake May still going. Bo Nix not. That defense, yes, we know that the Broncos defense is legit, and so is the Patriots defense. The Patriots actually probably have more, with Stephon Diggs and Butte and all that kind of stuff. No one scares you. Even Courtney Sutton don't scare you for Broncos when he did have the quarterback. That's it doesn't. So it could be snowing it could be snow on the ground. It makes no difference. The Patriots used to the snow. You know what I'm saying? So whatever kind of advantage that you're trying to get and have, it doesn't matter in this game. You have to hope that Drake May has a whole bunch of turnovers. You got to hope that they can attack Campbell, Mr. Short Arm Tackle. Got his arms ain't long like the normal left tackle. His just kind of short. Like a
dinosaur.
You gotta hope that whatever defensive end, Benito or whoever's lining against him, and they can get around him and do what you gotta do. This game right here this is not a sexy game. The AFC is like, God bless America. Bo Nix in a bit because then you could be like, okay, Denver has a legit chance.
Right.
This other cat, nah, man, come on, man. And we all, if you watched the show yesterday, y'all know who we all picked. But what's your thoughts on this game, Don? What's got to happen or whatever?
First, when I looked at it, how we are these days. First, when you look at it, you're looking at the spread. The spread is 4.5. So, what would have been the spread if Bo Nix would have been playing?
Right.
I mean, 1.5. So is it going to be close, about almost even? Are they getting the home field advantage added to the spread, or?
I think Broncos probably been favored by 3.5. I think it swung like that much.
Yeah.
I think so.
Because it was already confirmed right after the game that Bo Nix going to be out. So you didn't have no opening spread to hit.
Right.
So, yeah, that probably is a major factor, because, So
because
now
like Don's trying to explain to you guys, like the home team automatically gets, like, points. for being a home team. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So so that's what I'm looking like. Is it about 3? So because you take in effect, like you said, the Bo Nix effect
Right.
and the Broncos, since they are at home. So yes, you will look at probably the Broncos would have been the favorite because especially of course the Broncos defense I think is pretty much tells it. I mean, I would look at the offense on New England favors them,
Right.
but now it just favors them even more because now you got think about the Broncos have to score.
Right.
So I'm looking like the way they would score unless they make Drake May turn the ball over and have that short field advantage. I think that will be probably the main way for the Broncos to score. Yes. Because if they got to work the field, I just don't see them, even though, I ain't going to say the Patriots defense is, slacking or anything else, but
right.
the same thing, you got to have, what's his name, Stedman or whatever. I can't see him just working it, chopping it down the field. Because the one thing, Bo Nix, one of the top rushers.
Yeah.
For Denver.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. That hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts. It has to be a low scoring game for the Broncos to win.
Yeah, I will go. The over and under is 42.5. So I'm taking the under at that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, this is only one who's happy is the Patriots and the Broncos fans. I'm just glad that this is 3:00. I'm glad this is the 3:00 game. Let's be real. I'm so glad. Thank you. I'm so glad that I'm gonna get you guys an early exit right now. Be gone. Poof. Now the game that pretty much that everybody's excited about and wants to see is, well, not everybody. I'm sorry. Rams 12-5 at the Seahawks 14-3. Seattle is a 2.5-point favorite. This game is Sunday, 6:30 for you people, for you guys, big time. This is divisional play. This is what it is. Let's go ahead and get it. Let's rock and roll. This is what's going to happen. Yeah, offense against the mighty defense, right? Stafford, MVP versus that the 12th man, with Donald, which Donald we gonna get? Is he gonna be the manager or is he gonna be the gunslinger that has 5 interceptions? Rams, can they withhold? Can they hold up? Don't forget, what is it? Seattle's going to be without Charbonnet. He's hurt. He's done for the season. So can Kenneth Walker carry the load, do what he needs to do? Jackson, Jigba, is he going to go ahead and catch 20 passes for 175? Or what is the deal? This defense is going to have to be the number 1, number 2, number 3 defense that they are. Talking about Seattle. Because you cannot let Stafford be comfortable and move up and down that field with Puka. And then Devontae Swain. You cannot. You got to punish Stafford. Stafford, let's not forget, is not a spring chicken. We always want to talk about that old man River down there at Pittsburgh. We talk about him royally, right? Don't forget, Stafford's 37. Been in the league for 17 years. MVP, champion. So you got to get him. Dude's has had a hell of a year. Mr. Stafford has passed for 4,700 yards, 46 TDs, only 8 interceptions. So you're going to have to take care of business, Seattle defense. Because this right here is no joke. And then, like I said, to me, this game, the pressure is all on Seattle. You're the number 1 seed. The defense is supposed to be stalwart. Donald done had a hell of a year. Bar none. Everybody thought he was on his way out of the league, but Minnesota really brought his ass back to life, to be honest. Donald's 8 years. This is his 8th year in the league. He had a great year. He's also thrown for over 4,000 yards, 25 TDs, 14 interceptions. One game he had 5 of them things.
5.
5 of them. You get one. You get one. You get one. You get an IT. You get an IT. He was handing them out like candy. He didn't give a shit what was going on, right? But they only got 3 losses. Number 1 seed. Don, this is your division. You know these teams. You done watched them. You hate them. It is what it is. What's your outlook on this game, man?
I know who I want to win. I think, like I said, I know who I think is going to win, but at the same
Right.
time, it's so much of a coin flip on this game because they've even talked about these. This will be the 3rd time they met this season.
Right.
They have, when you look at the points against each other, they are closely. I know I was reading it earlier. I can't remember exactly the points, but they like against each other. It's like 2 points off. It's almost a tie.
Right.
Like the yardage is almost a tie. It's so funny how identical these two teams closely are. You're gonna have, but the one thing you got, Jackson Smith Najigma is over here just being a monster. You got Puka Nakua over here doing what he do, and both the guys should be up. I know they probably up for offensive player of the year, but they are just beasts right now. It's like,
Right.
what the hell? You can throw it to them. They're gonna catch pretty much anything you throw their way. Especially
True.
seem like Puka. Next thing you know, Puka got a couple passes. You look up, he got 10 receptions or something like that.
Right.
Jackson Smith is catching it, mossing people anytime, any chance he gets. So now you're gonna see is Cooper Kupp, who's been showing up in the past couple of weeks, is he gonna do something? You're gonna see if Devontae swing, is he gonna do something? Then you got, Karen Williams. Is he gonna be the guy who can put some yardage on for him?
Right.
Or and then you got Kenneth Walker over here, the 3rd, who had his best game last week. Our rush defense does suck, but at the same time, but now you got without Chardonnay. So you got without him, now they can let him just do it. You can do him, you can let him go, Chardonnay. Chardonnay. You can just let him go and go at it. So with that being said, it's so much, but I just don't know if I have faith. It just seems like Donald. Like, it seems like Sam Donald will just do something that just doesn't. They're a favorite, and everybody thinks they're at home and but it just doesn't seem. I just see Rams showing up more than Donald. Donald it's going to be somebody like whoever makes the turnover or something. It's going to come down maybe to the end, or somebody's going to make a costly interception or a fumble.
Right.
And I could see that coming from Seattle before I can see it coming from the Rams.
Right. It's going to be a toughie. Like you said, it was a 1-point overtime win by Seattle, and then it was a 2-point win by the Rams. So it's should be a good one. This should be a good one, and it's Seattle's going to be rocking, and it's not going to fade. Stafford, he done seen it all, but you gotta get to him. If they can get to him, then it could be a problem. But Sam Donald, like you said, you always got to go back to him. No matter what, we always got to go back to him. Are you gonna lead him or not? We'll find out. We'll see. Big time. So it is what it is. All right. So we got some news. My boys named Eagles DB coach Christian Parker, the defense coordinator, young guy. I think he's 34. Been with the Eagles for 2 years. He's been a DB coach and a passing coordinator, as far as defensive coordinator with that. He also has been with Denver, with Surtain. To me, as a fan, I love it for the simple fact he's not a former head coach. He's not somebody who's been in the league for 1,000 years. He's hands-on. He teaches. And the most promising thing of this whole thing is that Schottenhauer Shotty actually picked him. This wasn't Jerry. I mean, granted, they had agreed and he interviewed with everybody, but he's like, hey, I want to go with him. Dallas did their due diligence as far as had about, like 6 or 7 or 8 interviews instead of knowing that, okay, I'm just going to go with this dude. It is what it is. So, I mean, I love it. You know, I love it when Eberflus walked out the door. You can't get any worse. You know what I'm saying? So, very important. And I love it because you took somebody who's a very gifted defensive mind, young defensive mind, and you took him from the Eagles. I love that. That's the cherry on top. Give me more. And so he's probably gonna take whoever was underneath him or whoever is cool and bring him and everything else. I said it yesterday, and I really do mean it when I talked about McDaniel not being a coordinator because stuff is crumbling with Philadelphia, and we can really see it really come down. This is just another piece to that crumble. It is what it is. These old heads that's been in there, they ain't gonna be there forever, and so I'm very pleased with this one. What's your thoughts, Don?
I mean, like you said, that is a thing you looked up. Like I said, the man's just 34 years old. He's been up under, like I said, gosh, I was just reading somewhere before who he was up under for with Cleveland, and
Mm-hmm.
before Cleveland, not Cleveland, Philly. When he was up
Philly.
there for Philly, then even before that, he was with the guy at Denver,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I mean,
Vangio.
yep, exactly. He's coached. It looks like he's coached some good secondary, some Pro Bowl players, and especially being young, it's the first time I think I read earlier that the Dallas Cowboys didn't hire a former coach as their
Head
defensive
coach.
coordinator, and this
Yep.
is for over 10 years ago, like since 2013. So this is marking maybe a new way that that Jerry don't got his hands in everything. Maybe
Yep.
this is where he's letting loose out a little bit, and like okay, and of course, like you said, he got to prove it. They'll talk about it, run through the books, do the back checks and everything else because they didn't just interview him; they hired a couple guys after him. Then they called him back, and then hey, let's start getting stuff squared. Maybe it's
Yeah.
could be a good move for him. So time will tell.
Time will tell. Time will tell. Not a former head coach. Thank God. Uh, yeah, tired of that. Well, the Ravens hired
I
Chargers
don't.
defensive coordinator Jesse Minter. Uh, when you dive into this,
Don't.
he used to be on the staff 2 years. So he's been with the Chargers for 2 years. He came from the Ravens. So he's part of the old regime. He's part of Harbaugh's regime. To me, I you probably really let the one player that you needed not to let down because if anything, you probably should have hired an offensive minded coach, and you didn't do that. You could have got a coordinator. You could have got Flores. I know he got a extension with freaking Minnesota, but you could try to get Leonard. It's many people that you could have really hired as a defensive coordinator. Hell, we know the owners and shit that hire their own defensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? They don't even really wait sometimes on the freaking head coach. They just pick who they want to. So you really could have said, okay, who's got the best offensive mind that's going to baby to maximize Lamar Jackson's talent and the 2 years that probably King Henry has left. How can we do that? How can we get the receivers involved? Whatever. You went with somebody who was on the staff before, a defensive minded coach. Now don't get me wrong, we know that defense has not been good in the past 2 3 years, whatever it has been. But you're one asset that can get you a championship or get you to a Super Bowl. We're good. So now the best offensive coordinator. There's some good ones out there. He's gone. He's with the Chargers. What you gonna do? Who's gonna be the offensive coordinator? Are you keep? Like, I guess you keeping the same dude. I don't know. This is not to me that you could have done better. Really, this is you could have done better. What's your thoughts, Don?
Oh my gosh. it's the craziest thing. Just to make this man, once they announced it, I'm like, so y'all do this again. Yeah, we hiring defensive coordinator for an offense that y'all know y'all need to get right and tight. Y'all got one of the best generational players ever to enter this game, as in Lamar Jackson. But y'all steadily gonna earn, have a defensive minded. This defensive coach, like I was thinking the same thing as you was thinking, as in. So now who's gonna be offense coordinator when y'all could have brung in McMichaels or something, or maybe it might not have fit, or maybe y'all had talks, but did y'all talk that serious about it?
Right.
Because it just doesn't got a good scent. I mean, it doesn't smell right. Something is smoke, and where there's smoke, there's fire, because it doesn't look too good. I don't know how long this is gonna last. This is the fourth. They say he's the fourth head coach in Ravens 31 history, and
Right.
their youngest ever. Mm,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I don't get it. I just wonder what did Lamar say. I wanna see. Let's get an interview with Lamar Jackson. Where's he at? Let's hear
He,
what he had to say about this.
he said, "Who?" I mean, if you're gonna
I
do it,
forgot about him.
right,
Like, I
right.
forgot about
He was on
Jesse.
the roster. I mean,
Coach
if
Victor.
you're gonna get him, you should have went ahead and said, "Hell, let's go back and try to get back to Seattle one." McDonald, who
Yeah.
used to be the coordinator for Ravens, even though he's trying to get to the Super Bowl. But I mean, it's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, or are they gonna trade Lamar?
Mm.
Are they thinking, well, you ain't gonna be here anyway. We got tight.
Oh,
We gotta tighten up the defense anyway. So let's go with that. You're not gonna be
they
here anyway.
definitely
Yeah.
got to do that.
But the Chargers defense has been solid, but they ain't been lights out. So it's like, yeah, okay.
Mm.
Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, and good riddance. Last but not least, like you said, a lot of these awards, finalist people came, but the MVP finalists, we got Christian McCaffrey, Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence, Drake May, Matthew Stafford. Jackson couldn't get in there. Najigba couldn't.
You know,
I
you know,
mean,
MVP is.
yeah, quarterback. But I mean, you got Christian up there, which if you can put Christian, you can put Jackson up there. Even though Christian broke a lot of, I'm not saying I'm saying that he doesn't
Yeah,
deserve it,
right.
but take Trevor Lawrence's ass out of there. I mean, he had a solid year for what he did, but hell, his shit looks like Drake May and Josh Allen. So why we keep on doing it? I can see Matthew Stafford. But I mean, it's all hell. You could have threw a defensive player in there. You could have thrown Miles Garrett in there.
Miles Garrett.
You could have, for you
Mm-hmm.
breaking the record, you could have done that. But no, why are we making the MVP solely quarterback award? That's crazy. That's crazy. So I
Yep.
am glad Christian's in there because he deserved it. What he did, you know what I'm saying, especially with a team that's been injury prone all year long. He put up ridiculous numbers for a running back. I have no problem, like I said, with Matthew Stafford, 4,700 yards, all those TDs. Drake May, no one had on the bingo card that they would be playing for an opportunity to get to the Super Bowl.
No, no, not
Not
at
at
all.
all. Not at all. And hell, if Bo Nix had some good numbers, his ass would be up here. You know. But I don't know, man. I mean, who what you thought about this finalist and who you rolling with?
I was surprised myself when I seen Trevor up there. I know Jacksonville came back. I guess they were just giving. It's like, oh, what we see, that Trevor Lawrence we were supposed to see 2, 3 years ago finally showed up.
Right.
So let's go ahead and throw sunshine up there. Josh Allen is just like occasion, like they just got to have Josh Allen up there. It's like, yeah, we got to have Josh up there.
MVP, reigning MVP. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, we got to have him there. Drake May is what New England's done this year. Okay, but we still, you missing several other guys, like you said, Jackson, Puka. I mean, it's several other guys that could have been right up in that. I mean, really, if Daniel Jones probably would have stayed in Indianapolis,
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Hell,
we know who else should have been.
Yeah, the running back, Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor. I mean, he was killing the league early this year.
It was. Yeah.
And then he just disappeared.
Yeah, they say you ain't doing nothing. You ain't got a quarterback, son.
Yeah,
9-man fronts. Get out there.
Oh my gosh. He won me a good one time this 1 week. But I'm already looking for, like you said, Christian McCaffrey. The man almost went 1,000 and 1,000 this year. And Matthew Stafford, I think he gets it pretty much wrapped up in a bow waiting for him. I think his name's already engraved in it. So
yeah, he deserves it. I just hated that, that's what happens when you're playing a tough division. But he deserved it. I mean, them numbers are ridiculous. And, I mean, he had them humming. Yeah. Opportunity to play for the Super Bowl. So I agree with you. That's big time, without a doubt. Let's see. All right, let's go on and break the people off.
Hey, people, sometimes, let's think like this sometimes. You don't always need a plan. Sometimes you just need to breathe, trust, let go, and see what happens.
Don's giving y'all yoga lessons.
Just breathe.
Yes.
Inhale, exhale.
Yes.
Inhale, exhale. Mandy hale.
Right,
Inhale.
Right. All that good stuff. I hope everybody has a beautiful weekend. I hope you take care of Krogerine or Targeting or Walmarting or Sam's, wherever you go, Meijer, Aldi's. Make sure you take care of business. Big time. I really hope that everybody has a beautiful and great weekend. I hope that snow comes. Not that much. I hope it comes later on. And holla at your boy. Birthday tomorrow. Gonna party like rock stars. Peace out.
Birthday.
Out.
One more.
Yeah.
Birthday. One more. Shout out to my son-in-law, Ryan Baker. Happy birthday to you.
Ryan. Big time Aquarius. It is what it is. We out. Peace. If I can find it.
Every City Sports Review is a classic. Click on the latest to see what happened. All facts and never capping. Don't be sleeping, maybe only napping. We do not fold, we are not some napkins. I don't mean to control you like a captain. But I'm just multitasking. So let's go click on the show so we can all fly high like a lad. Every City Sports Review show. And with people you might know. You might learn something you ain't know. Every city, do you guys a flow? 502 is what you know. All I know is City Sports Review Show. I know you might be doing your work and stuff, but make sure you subscribe to the show.